9:40 Eastern start time here, Griffin. The St. Louis Cardinals, they're in Seattle to take on the Mariners. It will be, I believe it's Michael McGreevy. Let me double check that.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Logan Gilbert getting the start here for the Mariners. Mariners are a north of a $2 favorite, minus 220 on the money line, plus 197 for the Cardinals. Total set at 7.5 with some juice on the over here, Griffin.
Yeah, Cardinals got off to a great start with Miles Michaelis on Monday, 2-0 lead, and that went by the wayside. I feel like that's the same type of scenario you want here. McGreevy to pitch well. Logan Gilbert's been striking out a million batters, more than he ever has before, but he, to me, still has lacked a lot of consistency in the run prevention department. So those are problems. I also think that's a problem for the total here, but I don't think the Cardinals really have much of a lineup anymore. With that said, their defense has certainly suffered. Their bullpen is weaker, all those sort of things. But Seattle's in this race. They're the last wild card spot. They have struggled to hold on to playoff positions. Did it so last year, and ended up falling out of a division lead, I think it was, and then ended up not making the playoffs either. Um, I think this is, I mean, it's a great series for Seattle. They got a team that's pretty much sold everything. St. Louis is considered to have a chance by their broadcast team, but I think it's uh, lipstick on a pig, or I don't even think they believe it. They're saying it. And unfortunately, I think the big price here makes me want nothing to do with Seattle's side. I think I'd lean to a run line here on the St. Louis Cardinals if possible, because I don't really trust them to win. Could see them losing by a single run, but that also, I feel like I don't really want to play run lines unless I think the team's going to win. They're just a huge underdog. So I think under 7.5, under first five, really my only biggest interest right here, or my only interest at all. I think the park certainly plays to unders. That's the simple way to go. I haven't really been that comfortable with Logan Gilbert so far this season, and I feel like he's amongst a long list of pitchers in the playoffs I want to bet against, but they're all going to be pitching against each other, so I don't even know how many opportunities there will be.
Yeah, Logan Gilbert at home, or I should say the Mariners, they've been pretty good in those spots, winning straight up. 11 home starts, 8-3 straight up, but it hasn't been by margin. They're only 3-8 on the run line in those games when Logan Gilbert has taken the mound. But it's been a profitable angle towards the over. I'll tell you that much. 8-2 and 1, 8-2 and 1 towards the under there, Griffin. 80% in those spots there. His last couple starts, he's pitched pretty well. He had a 13 strikeout game against the West Sacramento A's. Last start was against the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk. So he's been in good form, and unfortunately, it's just the run support hasn't been there because the Mariners have lost 4 of the last 5 starts that he's made. But again, for those 5 starts, we're also on the road there. But um, I think you hit the nail on the head that if you want to look at the Cardinals run line, I think that could be a spot here. But I'm not going to go the run line here on the Mariners here -1.5 because it just hasn't been a profitable angle. So if this number does get to 8, I doubt it. But again, I would still look towards the under. I think that would be the biggest interest. First 5 under if you want to go that way. Um, but again, not in the interest of laying that -220 price here with the Seattle Mariners.